Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. Asian markets rise after US gains. There has been uncertainty regarding the health of Japan. SPM analysis. http ntvforex.com news ID 5E4B6A824-2026 0832 am. General trend: Tencent rises over 3.5% in HK. Trump admin said to tell U.S. firms that they can continue to use WeChat in China from August 21. Others gainers in HK include financial and property firms. Shanghai Composite rose by 0.2% during morning session. Industrial, IT and consumer firms rose. Financials lagged. Telecom and consumer firms are among the gainers in Australia. Energy and financial firms decline. Fortescue Metals rises over 2.5% after reporting FI results. Raised dividend gainers in Japan include retail, IT and pharma firms. Banks also rise. Decliners include transportation and real estate firms. NBSP headlines: Economic data. Australia New Zealand ASX 200 opened flat. Australia Treasurer Frydenberg warns Australia economic recovery likely to be delayed until the second wave of coronavirus in Victoria is under control. Victoria State accounts for 25% of Australia GDP. Financial press. NZ New Zealand PM Ardern extends Auckland lockdown until August 30. Sunday. NZ New Zealand Q1 retail sales ex inflation QQ 14.6% v 15.0%. NZ New Zealand Treasury comments on bond syndicate, expects to issue at least NZ $2.0 billion in 4.50% April 2027 bond. The issuance will be capped at NZ $4.0 billion. Initial pricing guidance is 18.22 bps. April 2025 bond. NZ Reserve Bank of New Zealand RBNZ buys NZ $466 mv NZ $240 m prior in government bonds as part of QEV. NZ $500 m. South China Hong Kong Hang Seng opened 1%. Shanghai Composite 0.3%. Tencent 700.HK. Trump administration officials reportedly telling U.S. firms that they can continue to use WeChat in China. A press from August 21. AAC Technologies 2018.HK reports Q2 CNY net 268 MV 338 MYY Rev 4.3 BV 3.8 BYY. Huawei reported that it has asked a Taiwan supplier to suspend providing parts to CO. Cited the inability to buy chips from MediaTek. Taiwan press. CN China PBOC sets yuan reference rate 6.9194 v 6.9107 prior. CN China Bach open market operation. OMO injects 160 billion Chinese yuan in 7-day and 14-day reverse repos. V injects 200 billion Chinese yuan in 7-day reverse repos and 14-day reverse repos. Prior net injection 110 billion Chinese yuan. V net injection 50 billion Chinese yuan prior. CN China President Xi will roll out more measures to reduce burdens on companies and stabilize jobs from August 21. CN China Premier Li Keqiang said the domestic economy can grow in 2020 if country reaches its employment target. U.S. financial press. CN China officials including PBOC have completed the drafting of capital monitoring and financing management rules for property companies. U.S. financial press. CN over 24 costs that made their debuts on the Chi-Next market rose on Monday. Nikkei Japan Nikkei 225 opened flat. JP Japan PM Abe reported to be getting treatment for a chronic illness. Not a checkup. Press. Korea Kospi opened 0.2%. KR North Korea leader Kim Jong-un reportedly in a coma. Chong Song-min, former aide to South Korea President Kim Dae-jung, has alleged that Kim has become seriously ill. New York Post update. KR South Korea confirms 266 additional coronavirus cases v 397 prior. KR reported that Bank of Korea BOK could cut its 2020 GDP outlook to 1.0% from 0.2%. Local press. KR Bank of Korea Gov BOK Lee confirms tougher social distancing rules to hurt consumption. Growth forecast revision may be considerable. Can employ non-interest rate tools if needed. KR South Korea requires face masks and social distancing while outside of one's residence as a response to rising Coronavirus cases in the country. A Yonhap KR South Korea government monitoring economic situation for a second cash handout. Yonhap KR South Korea reported to be considering extending short selling ban by 6 months. KR South Korea sells 20-year bonds, average yield 1.565% v 1.560% prior. Other Asia. Philippines Central Bank BSP Gov Diok no need to further cut RRR as too much liquidity in system. North America. US President Trump confirms convalescent plasma has been approved to treat COVID-19. Europe. US President Trump said to consider fast-tracking UK COVID-19 vaccine before the Nov US election. FTNBSP levels as of 1:20 ET. Nikkei 225, 0.2%, ASX 200 0.2%, Hang Seng 1.5%, Shanghai Composite 0.1%, Kospi 0.7%, Equity S&P 500 Futures 0.3%, Nasdaq 100 0.4%, DAX 0.2%, FTSE 100 0.2%, 1.1806 euros, 1.1784 Japanese yen, 105.94, 105 Australian dollars and 58 cents, 0.7178, 0.7150 NZD, 0.6548, 0.6525 gold 0.4% at $1,939 ounce, crude oil 0.2% at $42.25 BRL, copper 0.3% at $2.9312 pound. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me mt5.expert.advisors.